My name is Richard Wood, but you can call me the Taco King.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.
Rich Wood is the king. Tacos are his thing that make you smile with this crunchy style. And his base legs reign supreme.
Ahora sigo cantando y sigo gozando. Yo sigo cantando y sigo gozando.
A dear friend of mine reached out and told me that McCormick was now looking for a director of taco relations. I knew that I had to throw my hat into the ring as soon as I heard this. I've been working in restaurants since I was about 16 years old. Being born and raised in California, I was introduced early to authentic Mexican cuisine. I am knowledgeable in the origination in many of Mexican food items, and how many of them came over here to America. Like many food items from other countries, once they arrive to American borders, they always seem to undergo this sort of change. Most people are familiar with the term Americanizing, so I will kind of start there. In regards to Mexican food, you might be familiar with what is called Tex-Mex. And this, for example, is how food is converted from traditional to what would be acceptable here in the United States. This is all due to the availability and the acceptability of often used ingredients in what is used the most in our kitchens. Tex-Mex originated in California and in Texas, and it ranges from everything from breakfast burritos to tacos to you name it. Ingredients that are rarely used in Mexico due to the lack of availability and taste performance is one of the reasons why the two don't blend. So the taco was actually considered poor man's food, and it mainly consisted of what ingredients were left over or just kind of lying around. Most commonly used ingredients were vegetables, and of course there was tacos de cabeza. Thinking back, tacos de cabeza in Spanish, which is the appropriate name for these tacos. They're made with the meat from the head of a cow, typically served braised or steamed to enhance the meat's tenderness. Braised tacos can be quite supple and rich, thanks to the high-fat content in the head of the cow. It shows up across many regions in Mexico where customers can choose which section they would like. The taco shell was easy to hold and really cheap to make, and the taco became popular in the early 1900s when Mexican laborers were used in America to build the railroads, and the convenience of the taco came over with them. Let's take a moment and walk around the farmer's market so I can tell you a little about myself and answer some of the questions for the video interview. I am from California, born in Vallejo and raised in Vacaville. The community had a relatively large Latino influence and population. I grew up on Mexican food, and my first job was in a restaurant at the age of 16. Eventually, I earned my way to wearing the quintessential white jacket. Mexican food still remains my favorite type of food to this day, and I can eat it breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My experience provides me with enough variant recipes to keep it fresh before eating the same thing twice for months. I understand that this position, offered by McCormick, is only for 6 months, and I would have to relocate to Maryland and travel in order to represent the company. McCormick is a household name, and the reputation is second to none in quality and flavor. It would be an honor for me to work for McCormick and have the opportunity to speak on behalf of this company. My strengths are working with people. I have 2 college degrees centered on working with the community. I also have a background in public speaking, and I can relate to multiple types of personalities and speak to them on whatever level. I also added every post that anyone has ever put on my Facebook page that is taco related. That, in conjunction with what people had to say about me being the Taco King, should support and advocate for my request to be the Director of Taco Relations for McCormick.
Hey Roxy, you know my friend Rich?
The one dude that makes really good tacos.
He does make really good tacos, huh?
Oh yeah, Rich. He's the taco king of our area. That guy can make some great tacos.
Rich? Oh yeah, he's like the taco king of Maine. Babe, what should I add to these tacos to make them like different?
I don't know. Ask your friend Rich. Isn't he like taco?
I mean, it's a good taco, but it's not Rich's. He's the taco king.
So is that still not enough? I think the only way at this point to set the boys apart from the men is to start cooking. So let's fire up them burners and separate those kings from queens.
Era un Huicho y el K9. Vamos a hacer un grupo de rap a ver qué sucede. Con guanatos como sede. Y ahí fue que sucede en el barrio de la cancha. La vida me noqueó y me levanté por la revancha. Un día perdí el trabajo, la vieja y el cantón. ¿Dónde estaban esos güeyes para hablar de este cabrón? ¿Verdad que no? Entonces no tenía ni puta idea. Que los hace pensar que hoy en día me dan peleas. Y hoy todo mi barrio de mí se siente orgulloso. Iré a la jefa a decir, Luis, no seas tan mentiroso como ustedes que andan presumiendo pertenencias. Que roba, disque vende, disque mucha delincuencia. Pero yo que sé de ti, sé que todo es apariencia. Si no fuera por papi, ni el carro ni la licencia. Y tú te mantienes, mami, que compra el cereal. Vente lejos del gangsta rap, manténlo real. Porque para gozar tienes que pasar las malas. Es como no saber después de salir las balas. Jefito, cuántas canciones que ya le he escrito. Vaya todo por poder rolar un blon con el cuñito. No se puede, no se pudo y no se va a poder más. Le estoy chingando recio, pasión, ya los vuelvo a ver. Cantar juntos una rola, jalarle a la pistola y decirle que no hay pedo, que la jefa no está sola. Que gracias a mis rolas no falta pan en la mesa. Y que su hijo allá en la tierra movió miles de cabezas. La calle sabe de mi nombre. La calle sabe de mi nombre. Se me hizo costumbre. La calle sabe de mi nombre. Después de eso cayeron las ventas, fotos y firmas en la pantaleta. Mucho consumo de viajes, maletas, revistas y letras buscando conectas. Canto llanto de cantaletas, que si no cantas de lo que aparentas. Que si mis rolas se dieron la vuelta por todo el planeta moviendo banquetas. Me cago de la risa, parece llevan prisa y terminan como mosco embarrado en el parabrisas. Yo soy su padre, déjalos que digan misa. Ni un puto peso de la radio ni de Televisa. Me dirán vendidos si voy y firmo con Sony, aunque a mí me distribuyen los piratas de San John. Desde el inicio, los piratas saben del proceso. En total yo también compro de esos discos de 10 pesos. Original lo compra el que te escuchen mi música. Eso es lo que cuenta. Total cuando me muera no me voy a llevar la cuenta. Ni la punto 40, ni 100 ni de 50. Pero encárgate de que mis hijos ya no paguen renta. Ten en cuenta, mi rap es lo que a mí me da la gana. Yo nunca vine a esto por fanáticos ni fama. Dices que me vendí, loco, te has equivocado. Porque fueron mis CDs los que ya están agotados. Yo no me voy a morir por eso.
So in the job description for McCormick, they are looking for someone who is entertaining, energetic, and enthusiastic. This video was made entirely for fun, and I hope that I showed a well-rounded knowledge about the history of tacos, types of tacos, and my ability to create tacos with the degree of creativity that your company is looking for. I hope that my video application is a bit of what you want in a spokesperson, and I hope that I would be highly considered for this position of the Director of Taco Relations. Not to mention, I would be highly honored to be working for such a reputable and long-term company such as McCormick. Thank you for your time, thank you for watching my video, and I do hope to hear from you soon. My contact information can be found at the end of this video. Thank you again. Hola, soy Ricardo Madera. Yo am en Los Tacos, ¿eh?
No tengo quien me dé un consuelo. Me buscaré otro cariño que me haga olvidar mis penas. Si otro amor no consigo, mejor será.
Look at this onion. This is just beautiful onion. I love this a lot.
Goofy as hell, are you kidding?
I'm chopping.
Got your bald spot in there.
Damn it, do I really? One, two, go. One down, bang. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I want you to come back up. Okay, come back up. I want you to follow the knife down again. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Into it like that.
Yep.
separating where it looks like it's a slap cut. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Now what I want you to do is come down to the side of the knife. Yep, ready?
Get the dog food.
Get rid of the dog.
No tengo quien me dé un consuelo. Yo ya no.